You're watching CBC News Network. I'm Andrew Nichols. This is a historic day. The 266th Pope has been elected. It all started with white smoke and the ringing of the bells. That was the moment the world knew there is a new pope. The white smoke rose and the bells of St. Peter's Basilica chimed, bringing joy to thousands packing the square and hundreds of millions more around the world. For more than an hour, we waited to see the new pope, and then this. The faithful roared as their brand new pope appeared for the first time on the Vatican balcony. He's the former Cardinal Jorge Mario Bergoglio from Argentina. Now he's called Pope Francis. He's a stunning choice that surprised everyone. And here's how the pontiff greeted the crowd.
Buonasera.
It didn't take long to elect the new leader of the Catholic Church. Just 5 ballots taken inside the Sistine Chapel. 5 ballots to make history. Here's a live shot of St. Peter's Square. It's well into the evening in Rome, but so far, it doesn't look like many people want to go home. Stephen D'Souza is not going home. He's at the Vatican and witnessed it all. He joins us now from his spot overlooking St. Peter's Square. Stephen, what was it like?
Well, Andrew, just a few minutes ago, I was one of those thousands of people down in St. Peter's Square. I was down there at just after 7 p.m. local time when the white smoke came, and that's when everyone knew a pope had been chosen. And from then, the frenzy began. People began to run into the square. It's amazing to see families, really everyone running, people on bicycles. I even saw a group of nuns running to be into the square to hear the announcement. And then about an hour and 20 minutes later, that's when the announcement came. And it was quite fascinating to be in the square because, of course, many in the media have been prepared, reading up on all the different cardinals. As soon as the announcement was made, Habemus Papam, we have a pope, then people listened closely for the name. And when they heard Cardinal Bergoglio, they were questioning. A few people looked around saying, the Argentinian, is that the one? Cardinal Bergoglio, that's the one? So there was a lot of surprise, some cheering from some South Americans, and really a lot of people just taking in the moment. And then I was down there when he came out onto the balcony and he said hello to everyone and said, thank you for the welcome. And everyone had a good laugh at that. And then he said, thank you, to pray for him, and we'll see each other soon. And then, yeah, it was a very nice moment where he asked everyone to pray for Pope Benedict. And then everyone in the square said the Lord's Prayer and a Hail Mary, a prayer, all praying together, showing the solemnity of the occasion as well, though the emotion of it all. It was fascinating for me to be at the back. I was sort of at the back of the square, and oftentimes when you see big crowds, people may be holding candles in a vigil. And this time, though, in true 21st century fashion, everyone was holding aloft either a cell phone or a camera. And the effect it created when you're standing at the back of the square really was all of these lights of all of the screens. It was really quite a magical moment to be back there to see all of that take place. And now, of course, the historic moment, having Cardinal Bergoglio, now Pope Francis, here as the first South American Pope for the Roman Catholic Church.
And Stephen, the first South American, the first non-European Pope. At this point, it was shocking, it was stunning. As we mentioned, this is not a Pope that we expected. What do we know about him?
Well, it's interesting. He's 76 years old, from Argentina.